Welcome back.
Welcome to Daily Dose.
Welcome to Daily Dose.
With Maddy and Nikki. I forgot my name.
With Maddy-san.
With Maddy-san and Nikki-san.
Maddy-san, Montana.
Taking a name,
Hoopa.
Oh, we've given away all my credentials, so.
You can give away mine if you want.
Nicola Wendy Deli Mar. Delmar, not Deli.
I feel that I should be named Deli instead.
You're Deli on my phone. Okay, to topic. We've noticed, so what's it called? To preempt the audience, we're terrible at staying on topic. So we thought, why don't we come in with an actual aim? Because otherwise we're gonna have a conversation, we can just have a conversation.
Go, here's the conversation, and we're gonna go, for those who are just listening, I'm on a very big path.
I think it does still go like, do. Like, we do make circles within there.
Oh, you're right, because we closed the conversations.
Yes, but the conversations do.
Okay, and then, actually.
This is your headband I've been wearing.
Thank you. It looked nice on you. Your skin looks very beautiful today.
Stop. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's had a journey.
Okay, what was our
Okay, we're going to talk about friends and their purposes. Friends for different purposes. Because I think so often you think of friend as just like, oh, they're my best friend.
Right, and they have to be all-encompassing. They have to do everything with you. But then you get disappointed.
There are certain people that you can do a lot with, but still, like, I think you and me like to try and do schoolwork together. I think I'm pretty good to do schoolwork with you. You to do it with me? Probably not. But I can dial in and have like 10 conversations going at the same time.
You can, yeah. I need to like headphones,
whereas I don't like headphones in because I'm going to bother you every 10 seconds to be like,
oh, excuse me.
Did you
and I'm
going to
be like,
this dog on this picture's eyebrows have
they look like mine.
Freckles in them.
And then you're like, I don't dye my eyebrows.
Yes, and then,
but they're brown, right?
They're brown. My hair's brown, right? I don't poll. If you think my hair's brown,
we'll put a poll on Instagram.
Yes.
Is Maddy a true redhead, or is she actually
this is natural color now? But
this
natural color.
Okay. Anyways, so certain friends
for certain things.
So who out of your friends would you say is like the most versatile person that you can bring around to everything?
Probably you.
I set myself up for that.
No, but I think you like.
Tell me more.
But actually, playing basketball. I just want to like, let's go play basketball together.
So the thing is, I could.
Do you know what?
Do I want to? I
know what it is.
Had a previous poor experience with that.
Yes, but
with hot dog,
sure. But I think more than hot dog.
It was a good time with tissue though. It was fun.
Okay.
Like I would go shoot with tissue and it would actually be fun, and then we'd go play volleyball, and then we'd go kick around a soccer. Like it was like,
so they're good for different things. Right? Okay. But I think, and like working out and stuff too, like things I want to dial in on, maybe not school because I don't really ever want to dial in on that.
Well, you're done your degree.
But like, but I'm in school again. Like last night I was doing the other school and I was pretty good.
Oh, true.
You were good, yeah. I was thinking like working out, like I don't think we work out well together.
Me and you?
Because we talk too much.
But we haven't tried. Have we?
Well, sometimes like a button track, like
Because I can lock in.
Okay.
If somebody...
Let's work out together. I was about to get
Were you?
Yes, because this is very awkward.
Get it out. I know. I felt like couches were better, but...
I need more space because my knees...
I can move over maybe this way.
No, that's okay. We've got it.
You can go out. I love these leggings.
Okay, I've got to get another pair. We do have to go to Lulu.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
I'm going to get a discount from my friend... I don't know why.
I do have the Sweat Collective.
You do, myself. And that's 20%?
25.
She gets a lot because she works there. I don't know how much, so it's a lot.
I think we're the same size too.
Yes, we are.
Are we?
Well, because it depends.
I think we could.
Because my running leggings are too freaking big. They fall down on me. You know how they bag out? I was telling you about that in the bum. They bag. They don't fall out. They don't like.
Hope not.
They don't like bag out to the point where you're like.
Oh, I know. Yes,
You have a
I do
diaper
know what
on,
you mean.
but,
But
like,
they don't tuck up.
They don't tuck up.
They don't suck.
Yes.
A little fluff. You don't want to suck that. Just put on your bum.
But yeah.
But
so
let's get these leggies.
Okay, yeah, because these are so like, oh, I love them. But now I've had
What's the hole?
on the seam. You get a new pair.
But shopping friend, you're great. And
Thanks, because sometimes I'm not.
no,
good.
you cannot be good. But the thing is, when you shop, you do have to get something. But you didn't the other day. Well,
Coffee, but
that was
gift
a have
card.
to.
And I only spent $1.60. Ow!
But
I just nailed my chin.
Nailed it. But
I literally nailed it.
I know.
Not that funny.
But friend with jokes.
You know what?
I set myself up.
You did. Well, you just said it yourself, actually.
Well,
But you're the friend who...
they would have said the funniest friend.
You're my funniest friend.
Really? Because... Thanks.
I have a lot of funny friends.
I can see that. Funny is
And I
good
have-
title to hold.
100%. And I have a really broad humor. So I can find certain things funny, but some of the time, I'm just laughing at you. I'm not laughing with you.
No, I get that, and I get that a lot too.
Right? And it's just, I love that, because that's your personality, and that'll never change.
Cute.
But like, if you're having a low day, you don't necessarily need to be switched on with your humor. You could just be you, and I'd still be like enjoying
That's nice.
your company because you make me laugh. And that was so cute. So you make my heart warm too.
Stop.
Wait, I was trying to hype you up a little bit more. So you told me I'm such a good friend.
Stop. You can't hype me up anymore. It'll come naturally.
The time will come.
Okay.
The moment will come.
Where were we?
We were talking about shopping and that I didn't spend money, but I did. But I always have to buy something.
Oh,
that is very
but
true.
it like creates validation to the shopping experience. Like how often?
Yeah.
Like
Instead of me just walking around being like, okay, where are we going next?
then you feel
I'm
okay,
like,
but you could either think, okay, it's a waste of time, or I know what they don't have.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I've knocked them off the list because I didn't buy anything today. You know what I mean? They don't have what I'm looking for. So at least it feels like, okay,
I've been productive.
Yes.
And not, okay. I think what you're trying to say is that when you're shopping.
you do want a productive day because you can spend so long and not get a thing.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go and you can be like, yeah, like I didn't get anything.
I didn't get anything.
I feel like-
Shoot. That was a waste of time. Or you can go and say they didn't have what I wanted.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a waste of time because
Yeah.
I understand.
Anyways,
So shopping friends.
you're a shopping friend. I don't think I'm a shopping friend to you.
No, who is though? In my opinion,
You're right, but I would want to go shopping with you. But I don't want to go shopping with myself. Honestly,
but I wouldn't mind because it's fun. I don't want it to be serious. I don't want it to be like let's spend hours at the mall. I mean, you have the same
let's get into that.
timeline,
But
I can't shop for longer than an hour. I start getting grumpy.
oh, I get grumpy too, and it's not even food related.
I was gonna say most of the time it's hangry for me, but a lot of the time it's just overstimulated by a lot of
True.
things, making decisions and not having the money to be able to spend on things.
Yes,
How unfortunate is it that
we
just
don't have the money
unlimited funds
to get what we want. Or like you look at it, and that's the determining factor.
Privileged
Being like, I'm not buying this because too much.
because it's too expensive.
Like it's exactly what I want,
Mm,
but then there's the cheaper version that does like 70% of what I want.
of the job, yeah.
So I'm gonna get that one.
Most of my shopping is done on Shein. I don't support Shein because of how bad it is. But I am a broke student.
To Shein.
So most of my shopping is on Shein. I had a very successful Temu shop.
Timo, I think, has similar
other day.
background to.
Dang it. Great. Why'd you tell me that?
Well,
I should probably do my own research, actually.
I was gonna say, research
there's,
friend, not me.
Nor am I.
I think I can give false information, or okay, this is the thing. Having older brothers, they tell you stuff and then you believe it.
Yeah, like when I told you that your Irish accent or your South African accent was so good yesterday, and you're like, really? And I was like, no.
No, but you told me no about 6 hours later. Like, it wasn't good. And I believed you for those full 6 hours. Like, in my head, I'm thinking, damn.
I went, she goes...
Wait, that's a really hard accent to do.
Wait.
I perfected to a South African as well. Like, she knows she's the master of the accent without having...
I can't do it, but I can...
You can.
I can detect it.
I just said you don't have it naturally, but... Well, you don't.
I don't.
But you did.
But well, if you live somewhere for long enough, you pick up the inflections and the way that they say things.
How long is long enough?
Your accent has changed since you first got here.
I talk to my family and they're like,
"Who's this American girl?
What is coming out of your mouth?"
Really?
I actually got that vice versa. Like my first year, they were like, "What is coming out of your mouth?" I've had that before. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, little kids I coach. Can you speak English?
Oh my god.
Actually, not little kids that I coach. A freaking male 22-year-old.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
No.
Oh.
They don't have a name. They're not in here.
I thought it was from your camp that you coached last summer. No. Okay, never mind.
But maybe, because I can see that being a very Arrow 2.0.
Oh. Which one was Arrow again? Sorry.
You came up with Arrow.
I did.
Okay.
Oh,
for the viewers.
Yes. Arrow is one of the nicknames that we've come up with.
We've made a list of all of our nicknames as we don't want to expose anyone on
our super popular famous podcast that a lot of people are going to be watching.
Yeah. But you know what? Set your standards high.
Right.
What happens, happens.
Set the limit to the sky.
Bare minimum.
If it goes to the stars, you'll just be happy about it.
You'll be dreaming. In the stars.
My favorite song right now is by, is it Anna Avery?
Oh.
Avery Anna?
I'm
Avery
not
Anna.
sure.
And it's the one where it's like, my head's in the clouds, but I don't feel close to the sun. Oh. Indigo. That's why. Indigo is my favorite song right now. I don't remember who the male artist is.
Sam Hunt. Are you sure?
Sam something, I think. And Avery Anna.
Barbara.
Yes! That was so good.
Okay, my memory friend.
You are the memory friend.
Birthdays?
Can I say something? Yeah. When's mine?
July 16th. And
yours is August 3rd. 23rd.
August 9th.
9th. Wait. Oh, JB's is August 3rd. And Haley's is August 20 something.
Okay.
I'll look at my calendar.
These are the nicknames we actually didn't get to.
Oh, shoot. That's okay because they're friends.
And they're birthdays, but whatever.
But the friend for memories, I was going to say, that's something I'm very envious of. My memory, 0.
I can't imagine not having a memory of like a night out or something.
I can remember it. I can remember nights out. I don't.
But like, do you remember nights out from like 2 years ago?
It depends.
How special it was.
Yeah. Okay. Depends who I was with, what the situation was. I can often remember situations, but I don't remember details.
Okay.
And I wish I could remember conversations in depth because that is special to me. I love my conversations with people, like things that people tell me. But you know what it's really helpful for? When people tell me a secret and I can't tell anybody.
Because you've forgotten about it.
I forget about it. No, I genuinely, they're like, you can't share this. Okay, I probably won't remember it, so.
Okay, but I don't think I
me.
remember that stuff.
You almost like black out because you're like, I don't share this. So it's.
I feel like I can choose.
I'm the last wall.
Being like.
I'm confident.
Yes, confidentiality.
But by default, because I won't remember the details of it. Someone was telling me one time that they. I'm like, just kidding, I actually don't remember.
Okay.
That was just an example.
I was like,
did we get somewhere? Right?
Yeah.
Example,
you got me.
Exhibit A.
Check. But I feel like I remember details on like what I was wearing, what they were wearing, like
your first date with Bear? Or your first like experience, like anything was there.
Like the day
You're like,
I remember exactly.
And you remember what he was wearing too, not just
but
what
also,
you were wearing.
I remember, because what he was wearing was almost like a instigator. Like, it made me be like, oh, this is different.
Oh, really?
He was wearing chackies at a bar.
And you're like, oh, it's so refreshing.
Well, I was like, this guy is like, he's not here to pick up. He's here for like, it says so much about a person.
That's so true. Did you expect that you would meet your person at a bar?
Never.
Because that's my thing. I'm like, I don't want to meet someone.
I said that
at a bar.
But both of us, like, we're not bar people.
But you're not bar people.
That's it. And also too, like, yeah, we're not bar people. We're very much both prefer a home party. And I think, and we have a good group of friends. That's another thing too.
That is
friends
huge.
that want to go out, friends that want to have a home party.
Oh my gosh.
Friends that want to...
Friends that are good having a dinner. Okay, my friends that I've already mentioned their names, Haley and Jamie.
Yes. I feel like they would like an at-home dinner party.
We do that all the time.
Love.
The three of us, we color. We have a coloring book.
So we cuddle.
We do not cuddle, actually. Oh, that's something. Friends for cuddling.
We're cuddle friends because we're not
both
cuddle
touchy
friends.
people.
We're like midday hold hand.
You are.
I'm a midday like
You gravitate towards the, and I let it. Because I
sometimes I cross that
I
line
appreciate
and
it.
we're in.
Sometimes we're walking around the mall and we're swinging holding hands and I'm like, this is making me uncomfortable. And you're like, okay.
I can receive it pretty well though. Like,
you do that. Oh, that is something I really appreciate about you. Is that you receive instructive.
Oh, like I'm not gonna be like a.
I
think that's also growing up with like two older brothers.
Like so.
I'm not gonna. I know what you mean. Like if you were to be like,
hey, listen, and you're like,
I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, Nikki hates me. I'm gonna be like,
oh,
thanks for actually seeing something from like an outsider's point of view that I don't see.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your point of view.
And like not giving up on our friendship just because this one thing is bugging you or something. And then it's like vice versa. It's always reciprocal. But
you were telling me like, oh, like don't do any damage to your face, whatever. Well, actually,
what did I say?
We were talking about like, oh, like, I was like, oh, maybe you want to get a lip flip, and then you were like,
oh, I said don't you dare do anything to your face.
Yes.
Well,
I said that's what my mom would say, and then you were like, oh, I wish I could say it like that. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You could. You want to adjust. Adjusting for the viewers.
But you can put your my back. You can put your leg back up.
I don't think that this leg goes up. Also,
you never gave me a back massage yesterday.
Friends for massages.
Yeah, you're right. But you did put self tanner on me, and that was really appreciated.
On your back, so
pretty much same thing.
Same thing.
Sorry, you were saying about me having said don't do anything to your face.
Yes, and I think I don't have many friends that would even try. Not try. Like I feel like they could.
Yeah.
But like they're not gonna try and be like,
oh, don't mess up your face kind of thing, or like don't do
like,
anything.
oh, like your face is pretty as it is. You would just be like, no, what the frick, like.
Oh, I'd be like, no,
girl. Anyways,
but I'm also like, whatever you want to do, you do it. Like I will support you.
You will support me in any way.
But I'm gonna be brutally honest with you and be like, you're literally 25. Oh. You're perfect. You just have insecurities that everybody has.
I think this is another thing, not on the friends topic, but insecurities. If you're aware of them and you have confidence in them, they're not insecurities.
Dude, literally. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay, like my hair color, like, okay.
Your hair color?
Growing up.
Is it an insecurity for you? Or a non-insecurity, but is it a thought?
Okay, growing up.
That's crazy. I never thought about that. Huh.
Well, I think growing up I was a lot, you know how like blondes, like light blonde growing up?
Yeah.
I was like that redhead, and then I feel like it's kind of gotten darker and darker as I've gotten older.
Okay.
But I think younger, it was definitely an insecurity, and because it's kind of changed with me. I still think about it, but it's like, okay, it's a fact. I'm not, like, I can change it. Like, I could change it if I really wanted to, but then I flip-flop too many times. Too expensive, whatever, so I just accept it.
Yeah.
I don't even see it half the time.
I'm glad you've accepted it, because I don't see it either. Nobody that I know
I
is like...
legit don't see it.
Oh. My blinders are on. No, but nobody I know says that you have... Do you want oil? I have some.
No.
That you have red hair. Nobody ever says that you have red hair.
Okay, like it's not a personality trait.
I have to leave in 5 minutes.
Oh.
I I have class.
We
today.
might part 1, part 2 this.
This may need to be a part 1, part 2. Well, because we haven't even gone over
Full circle. And I've actually
how
thought
many
of a
friends
couple
we have.
people here that I haven't put on.
Good. Okay, add to your list.
My list is very short, and I was kind of concerned being like, do I have no
Where
friends?
are my friends? But you do.
My memory.
And you also, you are on a team. And those have been your automatic friends.
Yes. And now I'm transitioning.
For 6 years.
I think I'm actually doing a pretty good job at transitioning to this next stage of life.
I want to commend you for that, actually.
It's a huge change.
Yeah.
But I think I'm doing pretty good.
And explain the change to the viewers.
It's been my purpose for being in Calgary.
Literally.
But I've been on a team for the last 6-7 years.
Basketball.
But even before then, I've actually been on a team.
Since you were a child.
7. And this is my first time. I've graduated. I finished my time up at this university. And now it's time to move on and to take a new path. And like it's forced on me because I'm maxed out of age, whatever. But I think, first time not having a team, and it's just like, you're not going to like it's more me too. Like I'm not on every single time that the team wants to hang out. But I'm not going to every practice, every lift, every like team meeting, all of them.
Prepping for games every weekend, like.
And now it's like, oh, I do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I think I haven't slowed down. I haven't hit a plateau yet. I'm still like, I want to do this. I want to do this.
Yeah.
Like now that I've got so much time, like I want to do this with my time.
Yeah.
Like I can go do whatever now.
You're enjoying the freedom of it.
I'm just thinking of what I could do today. Like,
ooh, really?
Yes.
And that's nice because I feel like if you had been in that, like if you hadn't had that for your university, you might be like, I don't know what to do today. I'm bored. I don't really like my degree.
Because I hit a slump.
Because you hit a slump.
I'm not hitting a slump anytime soon.
Because you're so appreciative of the time that you have.
And I think I've taken a decent break off basketball right now.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I miss it. I'm getting back. It's a healthy get back. And I needed it. And I'm good that I forced myself time away. Like it's been.
And also because you're getting surgery soon, you don't necessarily need to like be pushing to train right now. You're like, let me get into the flow of not training.
I'm doing a lot more like strength based for the surgery.
Yeah.
Less sport specific.
That's good.
Sport specific is more just for fun because I love.
You love shooting
the
endorphins. Like you're gonna go shoot around today.
Okay, we're gonna wrap her up.
Ooh, yeah, I have a lap.
We're gonna wrap up part 1.
I'm learning how to tape thumb and wrist today. I didn't watch the videos.
I did this in COVID.
Yeah, injury prep. You would have done it online.
I remember waking my mum up in the middle of the night because of time difference. Yeah.
You had to do it in Australia?
Yes,
and
doing my labs online.
Your mom's a G for that.
Well, she was laying in bed still like,
and
I'm like,
you're like doing it on her.
My freaking lap. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tape your ankle last night. I needed to practice that. I don't have anyone around, so.
Friend for that.
You are my friend for that. Also, the fact that we had our first sleepover last night was so much fun.
I didn't even know that was our first.
Me either. I mean, you slept downstairs, so it wasn't like we were got talking all night and whatever. We could have. No, you were too tired.
I was too
honestly,
tired.
and I was a little bit people dreamed.
Fair enough.
But that was fun.
It was.
Successful first sleepover.
Your hand was so far behind. I didn't really know what you were going in for. Okay, we are wrapping up. We'll see you soon on part 2.